Good morning. Namaste. My name's Gary. This morning I'd like to share with you a practice to stretch and release the shoulders and the hip girdle. This will be a very gentle practice. So we'll just come to the mat, clearing our sitting bones, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down, elongate through the spine. We'll begin in this seated position and do some work with the upper torso and the shoulders and the neck to release tightness and tension that accumulates in our bodies. And morning practices are great to allow the body to relax and de-stress. So we bring the hands to heart center. Once again, with gratitude, we touch our hands to our hearts and extend the arms out to the side nice and long. Get that nice long stretch with the hands moving inward and moving outward like a ball of energy, holding the ball, and extend and reach, expanding that energy, and then join in with the movements with the breath, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Samavritti, equal ratio breathing, taking plenty of time to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Expanding the belly on the inhales and releasing the belly on the exhalation, drawing the belly in, still sitting up tall, reaching and extending and releasing. Once more, with a deep inhale, the belly expands, rib cage opens, and the heart expands and lifts. And bring the hands to heart center. Nice. Rise up with the arms, lift and extend as we choose, like we're holding the sun. Ease down with the palms of the hands reaching out and down. Chin to the chest. Hold this position just for a moment. With the chin to the chest, close the eyes and allow the mind to grow quiet, releasing any thoughts and being fully present, being still, finding peace in presence, giving ourselves the gift of presence. And then rise up with the chin, lifting up through the throat, extending with a lift of the heart, extending through the spine, lifting with the chin. Slowly lower. Keep the heart lifted and take the chin down, beginning to release through the neck. Up and down with the inhales. Inhale, lifting, extending through the throat with a lift of the heart. On the exhalation, press in the bottom of the hip, lift through the spine, and let the chin lower towards the chest. Keep that spine long and strong, lifting with the inhales, and then relax with the exhale. Go ahead and roll the ear over the right side. Just crescent through over the left side. Go slow and easy. So this is a practice that will take us about 30 minutes to relax, to stretch and release. From side to side, moving freely through the body. One more time on the left, back with the chin to the chest. Take the chin to neutral, draw the shoulders back and down, hands extend out and down. Go ahead and take and pull the shoulders back and reach back with the hands towards the back corners of the mat, really splaying our chest open with an open heart, and then lift with the chin. Nice lift with the heart, nice lift with the chin. Lifting and lengthening through the torso, thoracic extension, and extending through the cervical spine in the throat. And then release. All the way up with an inhale. And bring the hands to heart center. Arms out to a T. Take the chin over the right side, gazing over the extended arms. Shoulders are lined up with the back, across the back with the shoulders. And back to center with an inhale, and rotate to the other side. All the way through. Go slow and easy. Let all the muscles in the neck begin to release. Once more with the chin forward and to the right. With the chin coming forward, move freely with an inhale and releasing with the exhale over to the left side. And let the hands come in as the chin comes back to the chest. Take the right arm up, lifting up and extending up. Laterally flex over to the side and work that arm into a moving flow. With the left arm lifting, over we go, gazing forward this time through. And rising up. Take the other side, gently lower the hands towards the mat, gazing up to the elbow this time. And release, the other side, lifting up, gazing up to the elbow. And this time through, trying to progressively move. We're moving over with the arm over. Right arm's lifted, and we pull and lengthen into the crescent shape. Bring the rib cage down a little closer to the top of the hip, but press in the sits bones. Keep that root lock engaged, that mula bandha. And then reach up, other side. Lift up with the left, easing over as we choose, gazing up under the elbow. Pull the rib cage down on the right side, lifting through the left, gazing up. Keep that hip rounded down, rooted down. All the way up with an inhale and release. All the way up with the inhale, reach and extend. Rotate over to the right side with a spinal twist. Hands can lower to the height of the shoulders. Moving to the inhale, forward, and to the exhale. Moving with the breath, a little vinyasa to move with grace and beauty. Once more to center, and once more to the other side. Nice. We're going to work the next series to stretch out the shoulders. So we take the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Rise up with the arms, tip the head over the right side. Take the right hand to the crown of the head. Extend the left arm out to the side. And then slowly lower down, using freedom to move, relax, and release through the left shoulder. Sitting up tall, pushing up from the base of the hip, engaging our locks, root lock, belly lock, throat lock, across the chest, keeping everything engaged, actively lifting from the base of the hip to the crown of the head. Without pulling on the head, we just tip the ear over towards the side. And take this left arm and bring it across the back, swing it across the back so it pulls the shoulder back and down. Go really easy. The hand may come to the top of the sacrum across the back. And then lift the right arm and bring it all the way down and around and reach back behind the back and see if we can reach for that wrist and ease it over with the elbow, right elbow pulling gently. The shoulders are going to be a little bit at an angle, and that's okay. Go ahead and take the chin to the chest. Rock the ear over to the right side. Notice the additional stretch, the enhancement of the movement, stretching to release and release. Chin to the chest as we lift up with the arms, rising up with the arms. Tip the head over to the left side. Right arm extends out to the side. Same thing on the other side. Nice. And ease down, gently releasing. Beautiful, beautiful movements with our bodies. Reach and extend. Remember to lift from the base of the hip, keeping the shoulders back and down, stretching through the right side of the neck. Stretching and lengthening. Nice. No pulling, just releasing. Maybe close the eyes. Notice the beauty of this moment. Take the right arm up and across the back. Positioning that hand as we choose, pulling the right shoulder down slightly to stretch a little more, lengthening through. Sternocleidomastoid, all the muscles in the back connect to the back of the shoulder and to the front of the collarbone. Rise up with the left arm and go ahead and work it down and around. Big swing of the arm. Take really plenty of time, enjoying the movements And go ahead and take the chin down and rock the ear over towards the left side. Notice as we move the release, relaxation and response of the muscles and the tendons and the connective tissues communicating with our nervous system to allow us to relax and release. And then go ahead and rise up with the arms, lift up and extend up, and bring the hands to heart center. Nice. Shoulder rolls. Taking the shoulders up, down, and around. Exaggerating with the movements of the shoulders, the shoulder girdle movement with the elbows. We're going to do one more lateral movement to work up into the shoulder rotator cuff muscles. So go ahead and lift and release down. Right arm lifts and comes over the ear, gazing up. Take the left hand out, slide it out a little more, keep the hips down, bring the rib cage down the left side, lift through the right side, and take the hand into a little circle, making a little clockwise circle. Wax on, wax off. Really working the movement up into the shoulder, noticing how we feel. Never pushing through pain or an injury. Go ahead and circle the other way, waxing off. One more movement through the back of the shoulders and the trapezius across the upper part of the back from base of the rib cage up to the neck. We take the arm and extend it up, reaching up, bringing up over the crown of the head. Rotate the right shoulder down as we gaze over. Just a gentle rotation, keeping the left hand positioned and the right arm reaching. And then ease the hand down just outside of the thigh and do a gentle pull, slowly drawing all the tension, stretching through the back of the shoulders from the right shoulder to the left shoulder, all the way across the back of the rib cage, all the intercostal muscles. A little stretch through the rhomboids between the shoulder blades. Gaze over to the left hand. And then rise up with an inhale and swing through to the other side. Lifting the left arm, easing over as we go. Nice. Working the right hand out, pulling the rib cage down, lifting and lengthening. Gazing up under the elbow, take and work into wax on. And the other direction, moving, working up into the shoulder. Let the elbow rotate, big circles, the hand rotating in a circle over the crown of the head, over the side of the head. Nice. You take the arm up, swinging it up, gazing up to the extended hand. Take the arm over the ear, gazing down to the right hand. Rotate through the upper part of the chest, and then ease down with the hand and draw a nice stretch across the back of the shoulders, down through the rib cage, all the way to the connection between the thoracic and the lumbar spine. T12, L1. Gazes over to the right hand. And then swing up with an inhale and release with the exhale. Beautiful. Swinging over lengthwise to the mat. A little Pilates roll back to take us on our back. We can reach up under the hamstrings or just extend the hands and roll gently through. Always checking in as we move, as we take the arms overhead, reaching arms and legs to a full body stretch. Point the toes, reach with the fingertips and the toe tips. Go ahead and bring the hands down beside the hips. Position the hands. Notice back of the hips flat. And then bend the knees and plant the feet in constructive rest pose. The ankles are right in front of the hip bone distance apart, and the knees are hip bone distance apart. If we had a block, we could put a block between the thighs and make sure those knees are positioned tall over the ankles. Go ahead and take the arms overhead, reaching overhead, working into this series of release, stretch and release for our shoulders and our hips. Go ahead and take the arms over the crown of the head. We're just kind of moving into an extension. As the palms of the hands come down beside the hips, then rise up with the hands, palms turn in, thumbs lead the way, the fingers reach over the crown of the head. And then we ease back up and release back up. One more, kind of move the arms up and then goalpost arms and let the arms relax down, releasing through the back of the shoulders. Lift of the hands, easing up, coming down only about 30 degrees and then back, moving through the shoulders and the back with this movement. Gently moving. Eyes can be closed if we choose. Take the hands, extend the arms into a Y. Make a nice reach. We'll feel some additional stretch through the shoulders. We may feel some tightness in the shoulders with this Y stretch. It's like a 5-pointed star, just with the arms this time through. And then bring the hands back up and bring the hands to the heart, softening the elbows as we bring the hands to the heart. Bring the right knee in and catch up underneath the hamstring, working into the hip girdle and to release and stretch through the hip. Now notice as we bring the right knee in and the left knee bent, softening through both knees, we can circle the ankle on the right foot, right leg. Rotating the other way, always full range of motion for our joints. Any kind of discomfort, just kind of move to warm the joint. Synovial fluids warm with movements. All of our major joints, synovial joints, need to be moved every day. Full available range of motion. Go and take the right leg up and push up and lengthen up. Left leg remains in place to stabilize. Back of the hip is pressing down. The core is engaged. The transverse abdominis is drawing inward and keeping a long spine to support the spine. Pushing with the right leg, long with the hamstring stretch as we just press up first time through. Bend in the leg. Let's do the other side. Left leg comes in, catch up underneath the hamstring, and ease that knee in. So the right leg is positioned properly in front of the hip, and take the left knee in, a little pinch at the hip. Nice movement with the hip flexor to relax the hip flexor into flexion. The psoas, iliopsoas, is the primary hip flexor, connects the lower part of the back and the front of the ilium. And rotate around the other direction. Nice. Beautiful. Take and lift the left leg, push and lengthen with a nice reach with the heel. Toe draws in towards the knee. Really stretch and notice the back, notice the core, keeping the core engaged. Everything stabilized, stabilizing to strengthen our joints, bringing strength, joint stability into our bodies so we can move freely and easily throughout our day. Pushing and lengthening through that leg and bending and releasing. The right leg comes in, catch up underneath the hamstring once again. This time left knee lifts, coming in, and we extend the left leg. And we're going to ease down 3 times. This is once to about 30 degrees. Notice the slight hip rock, but strengthen and stabilize through the core, through the belly, and then lift the leg. Keeping that hip planted as we can. lifting. Hamstring's going to want to pull that hip, but we're going to stretch that hamstring to release, stretch and release. One more time. I did more than 3, didn't I? Yes. Go ahead and take and lower down. Easing down. It just felt good. Didn't it feel good? All the way down. Now this stretches the psoas on the left side. The right knee comes in, and we kind of push through the heel of both feet, drawing the toes in towards the knee, flexing. Nice. Beautiful. Take the arms away from the right. Take the arms out to a T, and take the right hand inside the inner thigh of the right leg and open out the side. But keep that core engaged so the hip stays down. The left leg is pushing long and strong through the heel to keep that leg from lifting away from the floor, away from the mat. We're going to move this into a spinal twist, stretching deep into the hip. But let's move slightly a little more with the toe pointed towards the side, and then bring that knee back up, releasing the inner thigh, and take the right arm out to a T, and then the left arm comes across to catch the thigh and guide it freely. Maybe the right hand comes beside the hip as we choose to stabilize through the right shoulder, rotating through the hip. So the orientation of the twist is with the hip rotation. This is very therapeutic movement. So we're stretching through the hip and rotating through the lower part of the back, through the lumbar spine. And we can take that leg and reach. Just kind of notice how we feel as we move to release and stretch, lengthen with that leg reaching over. Keep the shoulder down, only come down as low as we can go with that leg rotating with the toe reaching over. Legs are long and strong. Hip is rotated up, stacking the hip one on top of the other. 90-degree rotation possible between the hip and the shoulders. Bend the knee and ease back down and bring that foot down. Let's move to the other side. So the left leg comes in, catching up underneath the hamstring, drawing that knee up and in. Go ahead and bring the right knee in, push it up, lift it up, and begin the movement 3 times. And ease all the way down. Arms come out to a T, knee over the hip. Go ahead and take the left hand to inner thigh of the left leg and ease over, out and down. Slow and easy with that movement, rotating and releasing through that leg. Take the toes to the side, opening at that half frog, opening hip stretch. And then go ahead and release and bring that leg up, rotating through. The right arm comes across to catch the top of the left thigh using the left hand position, easing over, rotating over. Keep moving, keep swinging the hip up. Orientation of the twist is with the hip. Moving, keeping the shoulders down, using the rotation of the lumbar spine and rotation of the hips and extension of the left leg. Reach and extend, hold, allowing, stretch and release through all the connective tissues. Spiral line rotation of our fascia, connective tissues in the body. Go ahead and bend that knee and bring it up, swing it up. As the hip swings down, go ahead and bring that knee in once again and draw it up and in. Take the right leg to bend, and send it up, and 3 times releasing. Using these releases to the psoas, one more time, keeping the hip down, releasing and lowering the right leg down and drawing the left knee in. Both knees join and the feet come down. Bring the hands by the hips, pushing through a bridge flow, this time with the arms lifting and the hip lifting. Flowing bridge, ease down with the hips. Use the glutes to engage, keep a long spine without a pelvic rock. We're lifting through the hip with the hands lifting. On this one, the next, we lift the hip and reach the arms overhead, going to get that full stretch through the hip, through the front of the hip, through the psoas, and release down. The glutes and hamstrings engage to lift the hips, and we lift the arms and reach overhead with the hands reaching overhead, working through this movement. Once more, lift, reach, extend, and release, and lower. Nice. Bring the knees in, do a little rocking from side to side. So the knees rock in unison. Take the hands to the inner thigh, inside the knee, gently opening out to the side. Inverted frog with the hips open wide, maybe the goalpost arms. We could do this on our bellies for a full frog pose. If we had open hips and nice open hips. This is stretching inner thigh and working through the hip girdle to stretch and release. Go ahead and take the hands and bring the knees together. This time we're moving over to the left side. So the arms out to a T, the left hand comes across and bring the knees over to the left side. Full twist with both knees together this time through. Shoulders remaining down, gazing over towards the right hand. And then bring the head to rotate up. Take the hands outside the thigh to rotate the knees up as the hip swings down. Position the knees over the hip, flex the feet, ankles the height of the knee. Take the right arm across to the left thigh and ease over to the right side. Keeping the shoulders down, releasing into this stretch. These final spinal twists are super important to notice the range of motion available to our bodies. We practice these movements 3 times a week. We'll see improvement over time in our range of motion, release of the tightness and tension in the muscles and the tendons, opening our joints to move freely, with ligaments moving freely and all the connective tissues. Ligaments hold the bones together, and the tendons connect the muscles to the bones. And the fascia connects all the connective tissues. Fascia and all the connective tissues connect everything, hold everything together. 30% of muscle is connective tissue or fascia. So moving to stretch and release allows our body to glide, the muscles to glide freely. Go ahead and take the hands to reposition the hips, and then go ahead and catch up on the hamstrings, lift to the shoulders, extend and reach with the arms and legs, a little V reach. Once more, shoulders can be lifted and the head can be lifted. One more time, come in, draw the knees in, shoulders come in, catch around the shin, round into Apanasana, nice rounded ball, tucking the chin to the chest. Go ahead and plant the feet, rising up with the hips into an inversion with the hands coming up underneath the hip. We can use a block here to elevate the hip into a supported bridge if we choose. Ease down with the hips. Release down one leg at a time, finding our Shavasana with the palms of the hands turning up, facing up, shoulders releasing down. Hands are out about 30 degrees from the hip, giving the shoulders a chance to relax and to integrate the benefits of this practice into our shoulders, into our hip girdle. So we take the legs to extend with the ankles to the corner of the mat, and we take the toes and let them relax out to inner thigh rotation up into the hip socket, just allowing the body to relax and closing the eyes, quieting the mind, softening the face, softening the heart. Remember to smile today. A smile is a sign of the divine spirit within us. Shows others our divinity. Relax, release, stretch and release. Always working to renew our bodies with movements in the breath. Soften the face, relax, be still. Sink deep. Finding that place of peace and stillness. I am enough. Soham, I am. Samtusta, I am enough. I have enough to be happy and free this day. Bring the hands to heart center, touching the hands to the heart. Go ahead and extend the legs. Bring the hands to the forehead, thinking kind thoughts always with wisdom. With the teachings of the gurus, the saints and the sages. Bring the hands to the lips, speaking kind words always to ourselves and to one another. And bring the hands to the heart in gratitude for ourselves, honoring ourselves this day with the practice, with the meditation, and with a smile. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.